coming off being very domestic here,
Slay
which
king.
feels,
Slay.
yeah, it feels good. I don't
We
know,
love a domestic king.
obviously in the world with this rise of everything just being bad again.
Ugh.
Rise in racism, anti-Semitism, sexism, all that stuff. Rise in misogyny, especially. I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just it's nice to just do the dishes.
You're very good at
I
it.
enjoy doing a dish. I enjoy cleaning. And here's another thing,
Yep.
speak to the young kids here, the Zoomers,
The
whoever the hell
youths,
is out there who might listen to this. I'm
maybe
gonna
Gen
be
Alpha,
I'm gonna
who
be Abe
knows?
Simpson for you here a
There we go.
second, and not
Mm-hmm.
not just gonna say it could happen to you, it will happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I used to know what it was. Now they
Yep.
changed what it is, and now what it is scary to me.
Valid.
But what I'm here to tell you right now is there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to go put the groceries away and you're going to be like, what if instead I just spend the
Mm-hmm.
next hour and a half cleaning the entire fridge? What if I did that? Just intrinsically, my mother didn't tell me, you know, there wasn't anyone who told me to do this.
No, there
It
was
was
just an
just,
intense internal need.
you just got to keep it clean. And I don't know, these men, these supposed manly men who are afraid to wash a dish, these men who don't wash their own ass like to act like, oh, I'm super tough. If it's a
Mm-hmm.
zombie outbreak or whatever, I could handle it. Dog, you're gonna die with an infection.
Oh,
Like two
absolutely.
days in because you can't wash your ass because you
Gonna
can't take
catch
care of
you,
yourself.
catch you the dysentery. Die like we're playing Oregon
Honestly,
Trail.
yeah, it's just like, dog, you gotta know how to take care of yourself. I had to put
Mhm.
glasses on because you have
I know.
glasses on.
You look really cute, by the way.
Thank you. It's just like, I don't know. So that's my message to start this off here. Is just
Just
men,
keep it clean.
you gotta do better. You gotta take care of yourself. And it just feels nice to
Hmm.
clean.
Also, my
I think
Goblin
it feels
Girls,
nice.
which I think I am. I'm very much like, I don't know.
Goblin coded.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
That's insane.
I'd like to think I'm like a high elf or something, but in
Okay.
reality, I'm a fucking hobgoblin.
There you
I am
go.
just in the grime all the time. And
Mm.
then that urge that you just talked about, that like intrinsic ick takes
Yeah.
over, and then I become just a force, and it is scary sometimes. But
Yeah.
then everything's so clean and nice and
God, and
stays
it's
that way
just
for about 3 days, and then
right.
goes to hell again.
That's it. The Sisyphean task of
Yep.
keeping your home clean is,
Yep.
I mean, it truly is. It's a great reward, but goddamn, sometimes it's just like I live in squalor.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
looking like Scrooge from that Scrooge. What is it,
Yep.
1970 something?
Yeah, it's
But it's just I'm the
1970.
richest man in town, seemingly the world, and yet I live in a
A
abandoned
dungeon.
building.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Saw universe has nothing on this house when we let it get out of disrepair.
Oh my Lord. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we've done enough. We've
Hmm.
we've sent our PSA out to the world.
Yep.
And talking about getting old, we could go into the past and talk about
Mm.
a show we watched when we were very young and a show about young people, something that
Hmm.
we are not anymore,
Nope.
especially me.
Yep. There we
Because
go.
when you're
I was
pushing
like,
33,
caveat,
oh
caveat.
my God. Oh my God. Last thing I'm going to say to the youth is when people say when you hit 30, life comes at you fast, you may laugh it off as
Yeah.
Eddie laughed it off, but Eddie ain't laughing no mas.
No.
And man, oh
Now,
man, I want
now
to
Eddie
say
is in the
overnight.
corner, just.
I want to say overnight.
Why,
Woke
my
up, woke
youth?
up at 30, my knees, a little more pain. My
Yep.
back started hurting for no reason. I
Just
immediately
just
started
have
making,
occasional
just
headaches.
started making noises. Oh, I wake up with headaches.
Yeah, you really
Now, for
do.
no fucking, I will go to sleep and get a full 8.5 hours, wake up with a
And well
headache.
hydrated.
Yeah. Oh, I stay hydrated all the time. My body is fighting against me, but health and wealth is
Hmm.
coming in 2024. And I just
Hmm.
want to say there will come a time where you will automatically, without even thinking, unconsciously make noise as you
Yep.
stand up and sit down as a man. And
Especially getting out of a car.
oh God, forget about it. Need to be a truck. That's
Oh,
that's the
shouts
one
out.
like masculine thing.
That does that does remind me. Shouts out to our boy Medium Sauce, who
Oh,
recently aged another year.
another.
Congratulations to him.
What is that that people say? Pass around the sun.
Yeah.
I guess
Also,
a little
I
happy
tried to
boo boos.
I was talking to his partner, and
Yeah.
I tried to offer like, "Hey, would Medium Sauce care for a bubble tea?" And their response was, no, no, no. He all about that fitness life. And I
Oh
was
boy,
like, oh
about that
my
fit.
God.
Apparently not fitness boba in your throat.
Nope.
All right, shall
Fitting those
we?
reps, fitting those reps
Oh
in.
yeah, it's health and wealth. It's
Health and
happening. I'm
wealth.
there. You know,
You are.
we went and got vegan stuff. You know,
We're
we've been
trying.
trying not really go 100%, but just
No.
like I'm
We're
not gonna
going like a
lie.
solid 60.
Not gonna lie. Here's the last final before we really get onto it.
Uh-huh,
Eddie, I
sure.
know Eddie
I
just
wonder
does
what
this
if this is gonna
24/7.
get cut. Yep.
None of it because it's all staying in.
Wow. Okay.
You know, we saw a little documentary, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
documentaries can change your life. And we saw one. It's on Netflix. It's called like "What's Inside You" or something like that. And
You are what you eat, the twin experiment.
there it is. And it just really got me thinking. Like there was a time in our lives where we went vegan for a little bit, and I felt great. And I was like, why didn't I do that more? So we're just gonna slowly transition into eating more plants, taking care of
Mm-hmm.
ourselves. And
Yeah.
I really did feel light. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
motivated. We're gonna do it. But let's get into
Woo!
the episode. If you want to introduce, welcome everyone into the podcast they've been listening to for about 7 minutes.
Perfect. Welcome back once again, everybody, to the Show-Dependent podcast. It's the podcast that talks about relationships in the media and our relationships with them.
Mm-hmm.
The voice you are hearing is Kayla, and the man pretending to like speed jog
They
via the
can't see what
Twilight
I'm doing.
series. In
They can't see what's
no,
happening.
but I can see you, and I'm perplexed. What's
Yes.
your name?
Oh, what's up? It's Eddie, and that's no relation to the Eddie in this TV series.
No,
Although we all Eddies are connected through the Eddie
yeah.
system.
As long as it's the IE Eddies, not the
Oh
Y
yeah,
Eddies.
there's two. Much like the the Hasidic Jews
Yes,
in New
two
York right
sects.
now.
The
There's
schism.
two sects. There was a schism in the past.
Yeah,
Um, there's the Eddie with the Y's who live in squalor.
yeah.
We've banished
They're
them.
derelict. They are in the basement.
They're in the shadow realm digging tunnels,
Yep.
trying to get out with Merrick and the gang, and
Yep.
the Eddies with the IEs. We're out here living. We're daywalkers. We live
Mm-hmm.
amongst the people.
Damn
Just
straight.
enjoying the joys of life because, man, does it just look better on paper?
Yes, it really does.
And you feel like the IE energy, The
Yeah,
Eddie
you
with the IE
definitely
is
do.
like a regular person. The Eddie with the Y is like,
Yikes. That's like I gotta stay away from that person on the subway. I
yeah.
might end up with some jism on my pants.
Oh God.
Yeah. I went
Yes.
there.
Yeah, so we're here. Another episode.
Mm-hmm.
Second episode of 2024.
Woo! Number
Feeling
two.
good, feeling productive. How are you feeling today? Gorgeous, loving my life.
I feel like we've accomplished a lot today.
It does feel like a productive day, and it's nice,
Also, I
isn't
spent approximately $2
it?
million.
Like 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That sucks.
It hurts. It hurts out here. I am dying.
Because we got a lot, but we didn't get enough. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. Capitalism, more like capitalism. Am I right, everyone?
We gotta get into this episode.
Well, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the 2007, the
Oh.
2007 Disney Channel original series called That's So Raven.
Yes, it premiered in 2003
Yes.
and it ran for 4 seasons until 2007.
Yeah.
What is it
So just
about?
prime early thousands
Oh
energy.
God. Yeah, we'll talk about it, but they got the formula down, and this is part of what
Mm-hmm.
got the formula down. A
That's right.
forerunner. And also, I don't know. I'm not gonna finish that thought
That's
there.
fine. Just talk about
That's so
the
Raven. What is it about? If you're maybe a Zoomer, a Zillennial, whatever the hell that is, Gen
no.
Alpha. If you're a
There we
youth,
go.
you may be like, huh, don't know what this is. But for all those 90s kids out there,
Yep.
that's what Raven is about. Raven, played by Raven Simone,
Slay
who
Queen.
is a teen psychic and gets visions of the future that lead to some classic Disney hijinks.
Truth.
Also in the cast are her friends Chelsea, which was played by
Mm-hmm.
Annalise Vanderpool, and Eddie, which is played
Yep.
by Orlando Brown. That man ain't doing well, but that's because he's not actually an Eddie. He's in
Yeah.
Orlando. That's an aggressive name.
What about Bloom? He seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, no, he's doing good because he's aggressively cute.
Oh, that's true.
And he was Legolas, so whatever. We got Eddie in there, as well as Raven's family, the
Yes.
Baxters, and a whole cast of other regulars.
Yep. Truth.
but mainly it's the big three. You know, we know the
Mhm.
formula. You know how these shows go.
Yep.
And without further ado, shall we get to the meet cute?
It's a meet cute, baby. It's how we met this thing.
So I mean, I'll start us off here because
Do it.
I
You were a lot, and by a lot, I mean older when this show was
I
on
mean, yeah,
compared to me.
which is going to be interesting to hear about and talk about because, you know, I was in 2003, I was 12, becoming 13, and I watched Nickelodeon, Disney Channel all the time. So I
Mhm.
was like
You
prime
were the
time, prime age,
demographic.
yeah, for this to like
Demographic. Yeah.
come out and me enjoy, you know, and all that stuff. And as I stated earlier, right off the bat, you know, I'm not one of these dudes who like is afraid to like watch shows with women or shows about women and all this
Yeah.
stuff and all. You know, I don't know. I'm just not one of these losers that wouldn't survive the apocalypse because they can't take care of themselves.
There we go.
Oh, you mean I have to bandage myself? I don't even know how to wash my own clothes. How am
Hmm.
I supposed to survive the apocalypse? The answer is you're not, tough guy.
Gonna die.
I watched the show. I liked it a lot. I thought it was legitimately funny. You know, growing up with like all that, Keenan and Kel, Drake and Josh, you know, a bunch of other live action comedies, The Amanda Show,
I
you
love the
know,
Amanda Show.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch, some of the older ones. I just, you know, I'm a big fan of shows like this. So I was
Hmm.
right there with it. I was laughing along. Raven, she's super fucking funny.
She's
We'll talk
so
about,
like
and
well
she's like
rounded.
such a character.
Yeah.
Like her gimmick, she's a teen psychic and she knows it. But like
Hmm.
obviously Eddie, he's fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Like we've been watching some episodes and like the comedic timing of everyone in the show is like perfect.
It's pretty good. Pretty
Um,
good.
I would be remiss if because I know you're going to bring it up at some point. Obviously, Chelsea in this show was very
Yes.
attractive to a young Eddie.
Hmm.
So that helped, you
The
know.
only thing that she was missing was glasses,
I
but
you know, but whatever, you know.
missed opportunity, Disney Channel.
So I was a big fan, you know, I watched it all the time. I can't remember if I like would tune in when it was a new episode, but I
Yeah.
just know that like I've seen a ton of these on our
Hmm.
rewatches on some of these episodes. I was like right into like I remember the premise of this episode.
Yep.
I know what's gonna happen.
I
I know
remember
some of
some of
the
the
jokes.
jokes. Yep.
Yeah. And it's just like it's just fun. Everyone in it's good. And we'll talk about sort of how it's held up and a
Hmm.
little bit more about what we like about it in a minute.
Yeah.
But that's my meet cute. I definitely watched it in 2003. I'm pretty sure I watched it up until it ended in 2007. And
Hmm.
you know, how about you, gorgeous?
I
When did you
I
meet it?
I think I definitely remember watching the later seasons
Hmm.
because God, how old was I? I was like 9, 8 or
In
9.
03?
Yeah, because I was
Okay.
going into the third grade.
Okay, so maybe
Um,
a little young for the demographic.
yeah, I was a little young, but I mean, I still found it interesting, mostly because of like Raven's clothes. Because I think I was like super into fashion at that age.
Fashionista.
Not that I was fashionable. I was horrible. I looked
Okay.
like trash. I to give you a picture of third grade me, for Christmas, my mom bought me a pink bedazzled t-shirt that
Mhm.
said Drama Queen across the chest.
As
So
the height of fashion.
yeah, gaucho pants, very popular
I don't know
during this
what that
time.
means, but
You can look it up.
we'll look it up
Um
later.
ponchos were also very popular.
Yeah.
The Paul Frank shirts, the little monkey on them,
Okay.
that was very
We
popular.
got the picture.
I think you did. Yeah, but I definitely remember loving this show, thinking it was super funny. I also remember like it was a really big deal whenever we got a crossover episode that happened a little bit later, I
Right.
think, as as other shows kind of came into
The Disney
their
Channel
height and their
cinematic
peak.
universe.
Yeah, because we'd get crossovers with Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Hannah Montana, occasionally Wizards of Waverly Place. That was kind of
They were on the tail end though,
They
huh?
were on the very tail end.
God, those things got big pops too.
Oh my
That's
God,
sick.
yes. It's
Honestly,
so
that's so
fun.
much fun. Because they used to do that. Sorry, I'm breaking into,
You're fine.
as Eddie does.
He
Sorry.
does. Cuts off women. I'm
But it's
just
just
kidding.
always fun, you know. Oh my goodness.
I'm teasing. It was a joke. Never. You're good.
It's just fun back in the day. Again, I'm gonna equate it to wrestling because everything is wrestling, but
Oh,
it's so much
absolutely.
fun just seeing someone and you're like, I know who that is. I hear
Oh,
his
shit.
music. Is that Raven's music? And then
Mm-hmm.
and she actually has a song, but whatever. Keep
Slay.
going. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I watched this show a lot. And yeah, like you said, rewatching the episodes, instantly back into it. Remembered a lot of the jokes and the gags and like the life lessons.
Mm.
And yeah, I'm excited to kind of get more into it.
Well, why don't we get into it by getting to know That's a Raven a bit more?
Getting to know each other.
Yep, that's me.
I mean, right off the bat, the formula is damn strong here. You
Mm.
know, growing up, huge fan of Boy Meets World. Expect maybe like a 2 or 3 episode series on that at some point.
Oh, God, you
But
will go
like,
on for eons. Yes.
I loved like these, what do they call them? Like coming of age sitcoms,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, but I feel like most of those, Boy Meets World, yeah, it was very funny. Can't remember if I had a laugh track. I think it did. But like, That's So Raven and the Disney channels that came out around it, after it,
Mm-hmm.
that's like when they had like the Friends formula, you know?
Yep.
Like it's very infamous. You can look up Friends without a laugh track and you'll see like how they intentionally pause for like the laugh track and stuff like that. Like
Cringe.
that's what these Disney Channel
Yeah.
shows, this is where it started.
Mm-hmm.
That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But man, if the formula isn't damn strong in
I mean,
this,
it's just so easy, right? It's more liberating than a cartoon
yeah,
because, like, stereotypically, like in a cartoon, you're going to dress your characters in the exact same outfits.
yeah.
So much of this is based on like how they look every day and
Mm,
how like their personality is reflected in their clothes, especially Raven,
mm,
and how they actually grow over the series, which
hmm.
doesn't really happen in cartoons. So,
Yeah, not all of them, It
no,
depends
yeah.
on if they're doing some long-term booking or not. But I mean,
Everything is wrestling in Eddie's brain.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Book it. I got the book. Who's getting the strap? Who's
Mm-hmm.
becoming champ?
There we go.
We get introduced to and I like how the episodes they do cold opens. You just get right into it. First episode
Straight
is
in.
just like, here's Raven. She's wacky. She's doing this. She's doing that. And what a strong character. And I love because there's a gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
The gimmick is she sees the future.
What? No
She gets like
way.
these fucking visions where they animate and it pulls into her eye and she gets a little glimpse of what's going to come.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting because it's kind of like, you don't really know and it's never explained.
No.
And sometimes she can change it. Sometimes it's like pure fate and she's like
Yeah. No matter what,
she's
this is
like a
gonna
dramatic
happen.
hero like
Yeah.
trying to defy the gods and she just can't do it.
Yep.
So it kind of keeps you on your toes. But it's just fun because life's going great. Here's a problem in a vision. What are we gonna do? So you're kind of like you're also just kind of waiting for like when is that moment gonna happen?
Mm-hmm. And it's very it reminds me of that, what is it called? It's like a famous study of like incentive, specifically like with
Oh.
animals.
Mhm.
Like when you feed an animal on an irregular basis,
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that dopamine jolt you get from like
Mhm.
getting a hit of food, like if you press a button a certain amount of times,
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, was it
because
monkeys?
I don't know, but
Anyway.
basically like not knowing whether or not Raven is going to be able to change her future
Uh-huh.
every episode and keeping it kind of like sporadic
Yeah.
is definitely an incentive.
Oh
Because
yeah.
if she was able to successfully like change her future every time or never change her future,
Right.
then there wouldn't be any payoff. But
Mm-hmm.
because it fluctuates, it's a lot more captivating,
Right.
in my opinion.
Hercules. Who else do we have here? Odysseus.
Mm. Bionicles.
Bionicles. Hanging out, all these ancient, heroes that tried to defy fate. And we could throw Raven right there next to him.
Slay
It's
Queen.
just, and it's pretty crazy. Let's really dive into fate. And like, what is
Uh-huh.
it? No, we're not going to
Let's
do that
not.
here. But it's kind of funny because it's kind of like, I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
kind
it's
of,
playing off of the classic trope,
yeah, and
right?
it's kind of teaching you like, you need to be active in your life. For
Yeah.
breaking down That's So Raven. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
From
the
a
theme.
philosophical standpoint.
Yeah. In my college dissertation
Mm-hmm.
on That's So Raven, But it's just kind of like also, I guess maybe telling kids like, hey, you need to go out there and like actively take charge of your life
Yeah.
and
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 also
not
be
just
okay
give
with the
up.
things that you can't control.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes she tries to change things and it just makes things worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like, she also needs to learn the balance of like, hey,
Hmm.
what do I do? What do I not do? When do I intervene? When do I lie? All this stuff and all
Yeah.
that, a little white lie. Is it okay? I don't know. It's just
Hmm.
fun. Whole bunch of hijinks. I mean, what does she do all the time?
She always dresses up
She
in silly
always
little
dresses up
costumes.
and it looks fucking funny.
It's
Like,
good. For the most part, it's pretty
yeah.
good. Her
And I mean,
disguises are fun.
right? And I just think she's just Raven obviously has been given her flowers, I think, for the series and deserves her flowers for the series because
Hmm.
she could carry this thing on her back like by herself.
Oh, yeah,
Like she does
absolutely.
so much.
Which is crazy because she was almost Chelsea, or she wanted to be like the
Right?
best friend character. But like, how could you ever cast Raven Simone as like the
Hmm.
second lead?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bunch of other things like Matthew Lillard didn't even
Hmm.
audition for Scream. They just came in and liked the look and then it's like all that stuff. Like all these other things. Like
Yeah.
they did test audiences. Buddy did a little research for us on the
Thank you,
background of
buddy.
That's So Raven. Thanks, bud. And like you said, Raven was originally supposed to be the best friend Chelsea. Chelsea was going to be someone else, but then test audiences was like, nah, she's got
This
it.
girl's got
She's the
something.
one. We're here for Raven. If she ain't the
She's
lead,
got moxie.
whatever. And they like changed the name from like, I don't know, Psychic Teen or like That's So Psychic to That's So Raven. And it obviously is like such a better name.
Hmm.
And like, I mean, we could talk about it right now.
Hmm.
The opening theme of this show is
Sheesh.
just,
It's right up there with like Sister Sister.
oh God, Family Matters.
Hmm.
Fucking I mean,
Full
Boy Meets
House.
World, Full
Full House.
House.
Hey, shout out to San Francisco.
Oh yeah, same
They
thing.
both take
Whatever
place in San
happened
Francisco.
to man? And I think
Anyway.
right now, before we talk more about this theme, I think it
Yeah.
just harkens back to the fact, and I've seen it said before, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
echo that sentiment. Themes used to be absolute bangers,
Hmm.
absolute earworms with lyrics and
Yep.
fucking like described the characters and like gave you the plot, or just
Hmm.
like, just kept you thinking about the show forever. And now
Hmm.
I feel like not only is there a real lack, some shows don't even have themes anymore.
The one exception, Bluey.
Oh yeah, Bluey is hitting. And I mean, look how successful. Look how
Right?
successful that is.
If you've got a good theme, chances are you're going to have a pretty damn good show too.
But yeah, all of those classics, Friends, Cheers.
Hmm.
I mean, How I Met Your Mother, I'd throw in there. A Scrubs.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just it made me real sad in a way
Oh,
because I
well.
used to love like the themes. They're so much
Hmm.
fun, and I knew what I was about to get into. I'm gonna equate it to wrestling again. When you hear that Raw
Here we
theme,
go.
you're like,
Yep.
"Let's fucking go, dude!" And the same thing with That's So Raven.
Oh,
You hear that? You hear that from like your bedroom, and someone's watching it in the living room. You're like, "I need to go check this out. I'm gonna go
uh-huh.
watch an episode of That's So Raven because I heard it from the other room. I heard it
Hmm.
from the kitchen." And you
Yep.
immediately know what it is.
Hmm.
Whereas nowadays, they just like flash the title card and you get like 3 seconds of like a boom, and that's it.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Also, and we kind of alluded to it, like, I don't know. I think one, it's cool because Raven sings on her own theme song, and Eddie also is.
Ah,
He has a rap verse in it, which
yeah, he throws a
fucking
few bars
is
in
so
there.
good. It's so
It's
good. We
so
love it.
good. We should play it here because it's like,
Yeah,
if you don't know what it is, you deserve to hear it.
so good. I love that like early Disney stars. I feel like you kind of had to be a triple threat
Hmm.
because the shows demanded that of you. Like you have to be prepared to like fall into any of these categories at any time. And Raven
Right.
just fucking kills it. She's
Hmm.
so good. Um, and she is so funny. Like
Yeah.
she's just an innately funny person, and you can
Right.
just tell. And this show is like, it may have been written by two white people or whatever, but
Probably.
it's
Yeah.
like got a lot of good heart in it. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I like it because it rides that line of being like kid friendly, but also realistic.
Yeah.
Like they like, especially when it comes to Raven and her brother Corey, like
Corey and
their
a half.
relationship.
Yeah.
There's a lot of headbutting in that,
for
and
sure.
they're pretty mean to each other at certain points,
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
good because like that's a real thing.
That's
I,
life.
as somebody who personally tortured her younger brothers, I can attest
Yeah.
that is accurate. It
That is how it
happens a
be,
lot.
huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Until they get bigger than you and you have to stop.
You
But
gotta calm down.
and then we gotta
That's
be like,
enough of
hey
that.
guys, let's take
Hey,
it
let's
easy,
remember
huh?
we're all blood here. Come on
Yeah,
now.
come on
Our
now.
parents wouldn't want to see us fighting.
No, I will make mom sad. But she's so funny. I really wish that Chelsea were funnier. I
You
know
don't
that's
think
a
she's funny?
no.
I think she's hilarious.
I think they push her too far. It's like
Mm,
it's the uncanny stupidity. It's no longer realistic.
I
It's like,
see.
how is this girl actually existing?
Mhm.
Because if this lack of intelligence were in the real world,
Right.
she would be put in a program. Like she's like not. She has a lot of dumb moments.
Mhm. The Flanderization.
Yes, it's very, very ridiculous.
That's how it works.
But she is sweet. She's a
Oh yeah,
sweet
she's
thing.
sweet,
She's an
hilarious,
animal lover. We love that.
animal lover, activist.
I also love Eddie because he's a short king.
He's a short king. He be getting in
Short King
there.
Eddie.
He be handling business.
He's
He a little
he's a ladies'
goofy.
man too. He's also kind of stupid with the ladies, but
Yeah,
he has several girlfriends
That
throughout the
is what it
series.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, the fun thing I think is that, like, especially later in the series, is the dad really becomes like a big character and stuff. We got
Mm-hmm.
Victor Baxter, and we have to give
Slay.
it up to them. We're going to talk about it. I mean, let's just talk about it now. The
Yeah.
name of the restaurant that he gets, because he's a big time chef in San Francisco,
Yep.
opens a restaurant. Amazing name.
It's a great name.
It's called the Chill Grill.
Hell.
I mean, I
yeah.
would fucking go to the Chill Grill.
I want to go to the Chill
I'll
Grill.
go.
If they opened up a Chill Grill,
God, they never did they?
they would have wasted opportunity.
Right?
Somebody's got to do it.
Money on the table. Chill Grill.
Also, like,
Victor
why
Baxter.
not just open a Chill Grill in like a Disney park?
They should do
Like, why not?
And I mean, obviously, it's a whole like it's just a nostalgia trip.
Absolutely.
The money will dry up at some
Millennials
point.
don't have children to spend money on. We're gonna spend it on ourselves. Let's take this. I'm gonna go to the fucking Chill Grill.
If they did like a pop-up amusement park that's just like all like late 90s, early 2000s, like Disney
my
Channel
God.
shows, that'd be sick. You get to go to like the Tipton Hotel.
Could you imagine going to a stage performance of Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off?
Oh,
And then you get to eat
what a
as
show.
they compete, like to dinner and a show while you watch people cook. Hell yes.
There's money to be made, Disney. You don't need any more money, but
No.
there's money on the table. You can definitely do it. Well, we're going on to the next thing here. You've already alluded to it, but the 2000s fashion, my God.
Oh, so fucking out there.
Mm-hmm.
It like goes past the point of being so bad it's almost good.
Yeah, and it's almost like futuristic.
Yeah, it's
Like,
kind
it's almost
of
like, why is she dressing like people in the 50s thought we would dress in 2065?
Also, she's like almost always wearing heels. And I was thinking, like,
To high
God damn,
school.
girl.
Mhm.
Like, how?
She's a
how?
fashionista. She's doing a damn thing. Yeah,
It hurts.
I mean, I've never worn, but I assume that it looks very uncomfortable.
It's very
It looks very
uncomfortable.
unnatural.
Yeah. But she looks great. I was always jealous of her like bell bottoms
Mhm.
when she paired that with a pair of high heels and you'd see the pants like swinging as she was strutting. And I was like, oh, she looks so good.
Right.
And the matchy denim suits that she'd wear, those are back in fashion now.
Oh, she was ahead of the curve, huh?
Denim on denim. I mean, no, because that was the style and now it's just back in
All right.
style.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. God. But in
We're
a lot of
old,
ways,
honey.
in a lot of ways, we've said it before. I'm gonna say it right now. It should have
Yeah.
left a lot of this stuff in the past.
Oh, 100%.
Because a lot of these things, you look at it like, God,
Oh, that hurts.
it's Disney Channel, and because they very infamously like
the 4 belt look.
Oh my God, 4 belts. You put like jeans and put like a flare skirt on top of the jeans. They don't even match.
No.
Why is she wearing a vest on top of that long sleeve?
With like a super skinny scarf.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they had a lot of these stars fucked up. And
Oh,
they
they
put them
look
like out on
so
a red
bad.
carpet. Like you can look
Embarrassing.
up like I don't know.
Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah.
She's like the number one that comes to my mind
Yeah.
because they did that girl so dirty
Oh
so
my God.
frequently.
And it's like who these people are apparently like paid to be
Yeah.
like fashion. How I hope they got fired.
I really don't
I hope
understand.
that they do not work in fashion anymore for the
Mhm.
atrocities that they've done to these
It was a
Disney
sin
Channel
against
stars.
humanity, if we're being honest.
My God, yeah.
Ugh. Well, a lot of the fashion goes along with some very iconic episodes. So, do you think we should get into that?
Yeah, maybe we may as well.
May as well. You want to talk about
Oh, the very special?
the very special? I think we should start off.
Oh, we
You know, it's
love a very
It's almost
special.
Black History Month,
Mhm.
and
Facts.
we should talk about some very real problems that are still very real today. Unfortunately, wish they weren't, but they very much are.
I mean, they're coming back. As we said, it's coming back. Time is a flat circle, or
Yeah.
whatever the hell the saying is. Everything comes back around. For one, just have to say, because I don't think we've really like talked about. I don't think we've covered a sitcom that like has like the very special episode. It's more like a teen, like
Mm-hmm.
kids sitcom thing. But
Mm-hmm.
for one, I fucking love the term a very special episode because
Damn
it's
straight.
like, what's happening here? And I wonder,
Why do I associate that with Saved by the Bell?
oh, because they had a ton. Oh,
They had a ton of them, right?
ton. Family
Yeah.
Matters, Fresh Prince, fucking what was it? Charles in Charge?
I never watched that one.
I don't know. Just and it happened a lot in like the 70s, 80s, like those
Yes.
because they needed to educate the kids.
We
on
had
the
to
dangers.
get we had
You
to
know,
get to the kids.
what you talking about, Willis? All those other stuff.
Mhm.
What was it? Smart Guy? I don't fucking
Sure.
know. The
You're just
point is,
aging yourself more and more
a very
everyone
special
you name.
episode is named thus because it's an episode that's a little different than the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones, haha,
Hee
ho
hee.
ho, we're laughing, we're having a good, things are good,
Having a good.
we're having a little bit of a bad, but Raven's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, hijinks ensue, but there ain't really
Mm.
like real life stakes. Like,
Correct.
we're still in Disneyland. We're still like, this is all
Mhm.
fun and games. And
Yeah.
a very special episode says, nah, fam, guess what? This is the real world.
Reality.
And they got real world problems, just like you at home.
Mm-hmm.
So the very special episode that I'm talking about, the one that I
Yep.
immediately think of when I think of That's So Raven is the episode where Raven experiences not only light, just like very heavy,
Belligerent.
explicit, I'm about to get belligerent, racism.
Yeah.
And it's when her and Chelsea go to try and get a job at a like fashion boutique because she a
Mhm.
fashionista.
Queen.
And
Slavery.
they're going for the interview. Raven absolutely nails
Crushes it.
150% on the test. Like,
Yeah.
you better give her 2 A's. Not only did she pass this semester, she already passed the next semester.
Fantastic.
Meanwhile, Chelsea, dead in the
Pathetic.
gutter. Like,
Yeah.
this girl may
Like
as
a
well
rat,
be
just-
an infant. Like, you
Yeah.
tell her to fold clothes, and she's like, I don't even understand English.
Yep. It's very,
And
very
yet,
bad.
and yet Chelsea gets a job.
How?
First of all, she should have never taken it. But I think
No.
she said like a thing like I'm just gonna go tell her whatever.
Yeah. But I think Raven kind of
Yeah,
like,
because
no, you
Raven
should take
gets a
the job.
vision.
Yep.
And boy is it a doozy.
It is very overt racism.
Oh yeah, it ain't hiding.
No.
It's the kind of racism, right now, current day,
Mhm.
your grandparents are telling you. Well, Fox
Or
News
maybe
told
even
me.
your parents. I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
not, but
Yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately, yeah. But she gets the vision, and it's the manager of the store, and she just straight up tells the camera, "I don't hire black people."
Mm-hmm.
And Raven's like, "Damn."
Damn.
And you're at home and like, "Damn."
Damn.
Because right now, I thought I was escaping into the world of Raven Baxter.
Nope.
Now I'm back in the real world.
No, we're in the world of Raven Simone now.
And now I'm fucking sad.
Yeah.
And now, Martin Luther King, his face flashes before my eyes, and I'm like, fuck. We failed you, doctor.
Yes, but we also actually
still
get to
fight
see
this
like
fight.
Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman and a bunch of other random people for Corey's reason.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey's fucking subplot.
He's going through his own like
He's having
he
like
must
a
have taken
regular show.
PCP.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
regular show level subplot of like
Insane.
he needs to write a report on like Black History Month, and he's not really about it because he's a kid and he doesn't
Yeah.
realize how important all this stuff is, especially to
Hmm.
a young black man as himself. And
Hmm.
yeah, he has fever dreams of like all these like just figureheads of
Yeah.
like black
Black history
empowerment and history
and
and just
American history,
equality
particular.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And I'm assuming he nails his report. I don't really remember Corey's plot.
Yeah,
But
that's fine. It's Corey. We don't
and
really
we
care.
also get to remake sort of like that scene, not that scene, that meme of I don't know if you've seen it. I'm sure you have. It's very prominent on the internet of like a black man whipping white boys, like picking the field, and someone edited over top like Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, just like smiling, like
Hmm.
nice.
Nice.
Because in the end, they pull some hijinks.
Raven
Because
becomes a very large black man who is
goes
the
in.
CEO of
Yeah,
the
she
company.
lies, but
Yeah.
if we're
It's
fighting
for a good reason.
racism, I say let it go.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
they get her on camera, they post it, as we do nowadays. I'm recording you. They post the racist online and she gets fired. So we get a little justice and we learn the lesson
Hooray.
that racism's still
Discrimination
around.
is illegal, by the
Discrimination,
way.
not okay.
And you can quote us on that.
And you can quote a Sho-Dependent firmly stands against discrimination.
Damn straight.
And,
Unless it's the furries, then Eddie will
oh, hey,
continue to
now, hey,
discriminate,
I
but
already
it's
said
fine.
I'm done with that. I've got new things to hate,
Oh, good. I'm happy we're keeping
even
it
though
fresh.
I still judge them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I will tell you, I am judging you.
That's
I
called
want you to
prejudice.
I want you to live your life as long as you're not hurting anyone else.
As away from me. Live your life away from me, he
But
says.
do not come near me with that.
You can give me a hug.
And
As long as you've recently showered and washed your fursuit, you can give me a hug. But that's a lot to
I'm
ask.
100% gonna be wondering what happened to you. Like
Mhm.
what
What
led you down
trauma
this path?
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What led you down the path to want to be a unicorn? I don't understand.
A lot can happen.
But why don't you talk about your favorite
Oh,
very special episode?
related somewhat, kind of. They go hand in hand a lot of the time. Between racism and fat shaming.
Oh.
Or more of, well, they can.
They're
It's double discrimination.
Yeah, sure.
It can be.
Okay.
But Raven Simone is a larger woman.
Mm-hmm.
She is voluptuous.
Yeah.
But there's an episode where she like goes to model in a fashion show and does her own design, I believe. We didn't have time to rewatch this one, so it's a little fuzzy. But I'm pretty sure she designs a dress to wear in a fashion show. And they end up taking Raven's design and putting on a white model who is skinny. Like very thin. Like, and this was not the 90s.
Cocaine skinny?
She was very thin.
Damn.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a healthy thin person.
No.
But toxic diet culture and obviously, snubbing somebody because they don't fit what you think is quote unquote beautiful is a whole other story.
Oh yeah. And it's something that still exists today.
Yep.
We're still going through it.
Yep. But basically she ends up doing it anyway. She like walks the runway.
Get out there.
She's like, bitch, I love myself. I love my body. I love fashion, and you're never going to be able to take that away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so good. And I was like, snaps for my queen. I remember being very young and I was like, yes, this is correct. Like nobody should be made to feel bad about the way they are. Like, and if something makes them happy, then they should be able to do it. Yeah, as long as it's not hurting other people, then you're fine.
Of course. Same thing with the furries, you handle your biz. If you're good. It's like Raven is out there and as she's walking, you hear Lizzo playing, but not the Lizzo in real life, the Lizzo in her songs, empowerment.
Yes, the performative Lizzo, not the proper Lizzo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough.
It's nice. It's always nice to see that stuff. It's just nice because you see, I guess it is like an idealistic, they're able to get they get the one up on the person committing the atrocities, they get to figure it out and you get to see them sort of get their justice. which is nice because oftentimes that doesn't happen in the real world. So it's
Yeah.
still like, even though nowadays we're kind of seeing a little bit more, just a little bit more, people getting fired for being
Hooray.
racist, and rightly so.
Hmm.
If you want to be out and open about it, there's your consequences.
Yep.
You can be whatever you want. But if you're a piece of shit, then you're going to be treated like a piece of shit.
Hmm.
Steering away from like the very special episodes, the episodes with lessons, there's just some fun
Just
moments that
some
we remember.
silly, goofy times.
One very prominent one for me was the fact that there was like a boy band
Yes.
on it.
You love boy bands.
And I love
They're very iconic to the
not
time
only
that
do
we
I
were
lo-
growing up.
yes, that NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men,
Mhm.
all that stuff. But not only do I love boy bands, but I love fictional boy bands. I
Absolutely.
love
I mean, that was
made up
probably,
pop stars.
was that one of your favorite parts in Turning Red?
That was pretty fun.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good. They're pretty good.
Because in That's So Raven, they have a boy band. Amazing name. It's kind of like, we watched a little thing from American Dad the other day because I find it
Mm-hmm.
very funny. I don't watch the show, but I find it very funny that like the son is like a really good singer. And
Yes.
like there's parody songs and they do a really good job of making the songs.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a band called B12 in that show.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's very funny that, similar to That's So Raven, who has a band called Boys in Motion, it's like, how has someone not thought of this already?
Yeah.
This is a great name.
It's a really good
And
name.
they have like a little catchy song. They only get like 3 lines,
Yep, it's bad writing, but it's catchy. It'll
but
get in
they
your
are
head.
the boys. We are the
We're the
boys in
boys in
motion.
motion. We
We
give you
give you
our
our devotion, boys.
voice.
And then there's an episode where she meets them, and we find out that they're just like huge, drama queens.
And just
Very
lazy, gross
lazy, picky,
boys. Oh,
very famous stereotype of a famous person, right?
yeah.
Like that. And the very funny thing, which I think is a great bit, is just they don't like their food to touch.
Yes.
And there's a bit which I remembered immediately where one of the members is like, "Hey, can you give this back to can you give this back to your mom and dad? The turkey bacon is touching the eggs, and I can't have that." And there's just like very good, like everyone's comedic timing is on point,
Mm-hmm.
where they're just like, the food's touching. We can't have that.
Ah,
Just good stuff. Great family dynamic. But what was the episode that prominently featured in your mind?
oh my God. I can't think of That So Raven without instantly thinking of like the giant Little Shop of Horrors Venus flytrap
Right.
episode, where
Mhm.
it's basically Chelsea goes to vegetarian camp and becomes friends with this
She's got another bestie.
this boring bleh,
Fucking
eco
tree
warrior,
hugger, loser.
whatever. Cool. Okay, like good for you.
Cool.
But like Raven was
But
here
you
first.
ain't Raven.
Exactly. Anyway, they end up getting stuck in a biodome, and I think it's Raven's hairspray's fault that the Venus flytrap like becomes giant and crazy.
I don't know. It's not
I don't
explained.
know. It was just fun. I love puppets. Imagine
Yes.
that. Kayla likes the episode with a giant puppet.
That's true.
And it gives her a little hug and kind of smacks her on the ass a little, which is
Yeah,
weird.
that was a little strange.
It was a little odd, but
She's
he's a carnivorous plant
she's
and
like a
she's got
sophomore.
meat. So
Oh Lord.
well, she does.
I mean, you're right.
He was
Just
trying to
say,
eat.
damn girl, you got meat.
You got meat.
Damn
She
girl, you
does.
got that meat.
She looking good.
Mhm.
Thank you, Raven.
Another one that I remember
Yeah.
off the top. Well, I definitely remembered when they were trying to watch football and the dad was on the
Oh,
roof and
yeah,
like, oh, that's a
Victor.
great picture when he falls off and all
He's
that.
upside down hanging
Yeah,
by the
very
cord.
funny.
Remember satellite dishes when that was like
Yeah,
the
isn't that
only
something?
way to get cable?
You got like a real nice crisp shot. But I
Mhm.
also very much remember, and we didn't watch it, but I think Chelsea's doing like an eco warrior thing and they're trying to save a tree.
Yeah, she like
And it's
chains herself
old,
to it.
it's like Old Oaky, right?
Yeah.
And they sing like on top of Old Oaky, like that
all
song.
covered with leaves. Yeah, they
But
like
then
do a
someone
whole
starts
parody.
like chopping it down and they like fucking fall off. That's
Mhm.
hilarious. There's the one where
Mhm.
Eddie can't do Spanish and they're like
Oh.
outside on the like window
Oh,
washing
yeah.
thing, just
Mhm.
almost dying. I
Yep.
remember that one, just like, oh yeah, that's this
It's a really
episode.
good one.
It is a really good one. Like, there's just so many of them. I don't know if you remember anymore off the top.
I mean, pretty much anytime Raven dresses up. Like
Yeah.
when I mean, like season 1, she impersonates her mom.
First
Just looks
episode.
like the biggest church lady.
Right.
She got big boobies and a big butt. She walk in and out doing that classic thing of you can't be in two places at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That classic bit. There's also an episode that we didn't watch where she's like pretending to be like a foreign movie star or something.
Oh,
And she
wow.
puts on an accent and it's like a
Little
whole
cheetah
thing.
girls. Uh-huh.
Amigas, cheetahs, friends for life.
Were the cheetah
Now
girls ever in That's So Raven? Like, they probably
no,
did a
because
little
they're
guest
very
spot.
different. They may have had like the actors, but
Yeah,
I don't.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
couldn't have done a crossover because
I mean,
Raven's a totally different character.
They could have done some, I guess.
A little tongue in cheek, maybe,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think they ever did a full blown
Right.
crossover. Yeah, but it's just good. Victor was super funny. The mom was sassy.
Yeah.
She was just. It's weird. I don't like how she kind of got written off the show, but it's
Yeah, she did. She liked this
real
kid.
life things can like contribute to that. So
Yeah,
I
we
understand.
don't know the reason.
Yeah.
But
so.
yeah, it's good stuff. And it's nice that like the parents weren't the enemies, like in the
Yes.
episodes, and all that stuff. Like they were just being good parents, like
Mhm.
trying to teach lessons in a nice way.
Yeah.
To sort of wrap this all up, I knew there was one sequel, but I guess there's two sequels. Obviously, when That's So Raven left, Disney was like, "We got money here. There's money to be made.
Mhm.
Let's get Corey. Let's get the dad. Put them in Washington, D.C.
Yep.
and call it Corey in the house because he in the White House.
Yep.
Following up on the racism, very special episode.
There
Now
we go.
he's following in
We're infiltrating.
yeah,
We're
the
going to the
footsteps
source.
of all the leaders that he saw and said, "We're gonna take this to the top and we're gonna handle this." Victor
That didn't
starts.
happen, but yeah.
Doesn't he? He's like the chef for the president.
Yeah, he's the presidential chef.
Damn, and he almost made it to Obama. Oh no, he did because it would be around Obama time, right? 2008.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the president was still white
No, yeah. But I'm just saying,
in the show.
when the show was out, Obama
think
was in the
so.
White House, right?
God, I hope so. I don't remember.
Well, that's what
I don't have a
ended in
timeline.
2007. I gotta believe
God,
this premiered
Obama was in
08.
office that long ago.
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh God, now I'm getting sad.
And apparently, which
Yeah.
you knew of,
I
but
knew
had
this.
no clue. There's
Yeah.
like a more recent, and not only is it wild to me that I didn't even know this was out, but it's
Yeah.
6 seasons in.
Yep.
Like that's more seasons than the original That's So Raven.
Yep.
There's a sequel
And
series
you
called
had no
Raven's
idea.
Home,
Yep.
where like Raven's back, Chelsea's back, looking great. Good for her.
Fine.
I don't believe
Fine.
Eddie's not back because that man has problems.
Yes.
I think he's chilled out.
Good.
That man was like wild.
He was going through it.
He was like on drugs.
Hey,
saying
1 out
hella
of 3
shit.
ain't a bad odd.
I mean, it's not
I mean,
1 out of 3
Chelsea-
because Corey was
Yeah.
also on that shit. And he
Yeah.
might still be.
I think
can't-
Chelsea may have gone through some stuff too, but
I mean, they're young stars, you know.
yeah.
But it's just, when it's more
Anyway,
prominent.
she's fine now.
Yeah. But yeah, Barely Raven's Home is doing great numbers. Like the most recent season is like this year or last year, 2023. So like I don't know. It's just wild. Like how do shows just go under the radar?
Because we live in an era of surplus media.
Yeah. I'm interested.
It's easy to not know what's happening.
You're right. There's too many things going on.
There's too many modalities we can use to consume.
There's new people all the time.
Truth.
Especially like with the young kids. You'll like log into like
I was like, the last
raw
person I
YouTube.
knew
Yeah.
that was like popular was like Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
she's still kind of relevant, but now
Yeah,
there's
she
like
is.
a whole other new person.
Oh
that's
yeah,
like
you look
like
at
Ice
the new
Spice.
artists.
I was like, oh.
Oh, well, come on, we like Ice Spice.
I know, but I don't really know
Grandma
her.
Madonna, you know that song.
That is very fun to say. It is.
But
very
what
fun to
I'm
say.
trying to say is like, especially with the young kids, like you'll be like, oh, who's this kid?
They cycle through too fast for me to keep up.
Well, yeah, and brand new kid. He looks like every other white guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like 2 million followers. All this shit, and it's like, who is this person?
I have no idea.
He looks
Not a
just like
clue.
the other dudes that are all
Mhm.
famous on YouTube for some reason. just teaching kids shitty things.
Mm.
This is me being an old man again.
Here we go.
Abe
Old
Simpson
man.
logging on.
Yep.
But it's the same people that like teaching the kids, like teaching dudes, like women and all that stuff.
Oh
It's like,
God,
shut
the
fuck
pickup
up.
artist
You know?
things.
I hate this, but there's so many of them.
But good for Raven. Like she got to reprise that
Yeah.
awesome role. I would hope that she still has visions. I haven't watched
Yeah,
Raven's
I don't
Home.
know. That's what I'm
Did
saying.
she
I'm
grow out of
interested.
it? Like,
Oh,
does she have a child that has psychic powers?
oh shit.
I mean, is she a lesbian in the show?
Does she?
Because
Oh
she's
my
a lesbian
God.
in real life.
There's
I
so
don't
many
know.
questions.
Now I gotta watch Raven's Home.
I feel like we gotta watch it.
We gotta watch a few episodes.
Yeah, but
Next episode, we'll give you an update.
maybe.
Yeah, just a little light update.
But hey, that's so Raven.
That's so Raven.
Gotta wrap it up here.
It's the future I can see.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the DTR.
Do it.
We still need a jingle.
I know. One day.
One day. We need a jingle for DTR just like that, so Raven had a nice theme that, it's very fun. Sings it, tells you exactly what's going on. That's what we're trying to do here with our little Sho-Dependent podcast here.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Define the relationship.
DTR, Eddie here again with the IE. I mean, this is definitely like a show that I 100% enjoyed as a youth. A young Eddie would tune in as much as he could, had plenty of laughs. A lot of the jokes, a lot of the episodes stuck with me to this day at 33. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed watching it again. I think it's aged very well.
Most of the episodes. Not the one where Chelsea has a Jamaican accent for some stupid reason and throws on dreads.
And that's the thing,
Yikes.
Watching media from like...
It's inevitable, right? There's going to be those cringe moments.
Yeah, because from 2003, from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There's simply things that we were okay with.
The climate was very different.
Yeah, that we're not okay with now. That's just the passage of time. That's always going to be a thing. But I think overall, most of it is aged very well. And not only has like the material aged, but the jokes have aged incredibly
the humor
well.
is still like in good taste most of the time.
And it's
good pretty stuff. Funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. Like I said, the comedic timing on everyone is fantastic. Everyone's great. I would be remiss if we didn't say the Raven was the first black female lead in Disney Channel history, which is pretty wild that it took until 2003.
Are we really surprised though? Are we really surprised?
But it's just like it still happens to today.
Yep.
So-and-so is the first woman to do this in 2023. Wow, it's 2024. It's 21 years later. Sorry. I'm still in the past.
I know, we're adjusting. It's fine.
That's cool. Like the black family. Mostly
and seeing a cohesive
leads.
Family black unit, like that came out wrong, but you know what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing an intact, quote unquote, nuclear family. Like that's pretty rare for that to be like positively portrayed in media.
Rare,
Yes.
But it's just, it's good stuff. Positive message. Really funny. Legitimately funny. If you've never seen it, go watch it. Give it a try. It's obviously on Disney Plus.
Not that they need money. Steal a code from somebody. But
I don't
if
know.
You don't have it.
All I'm trying to say is I enjoy the show. It stuck with me. Is it something that like I still need nowadays? No. But rewatching it has been super fun. So I don't know. Defining the relationship, it's just kind of like I don't know.
I don't know either. It's like it's very much like something I enjoy. I'm not dependent on it, but as soon as I get to like maybe it's like cotton candy to me.
Oh wow.
It's like, do I need it? No. Is it a delicious, scrumptious, delightful experience every single time?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But am I gonna sit down and eat it every single day? No.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like that, it's kind of like just something just something that you sit down, enjoy. You don't have to have it, but if it's there, it's very enjoyable. Love to watch it. Love to laugh. You will laugh if you watch it, guaranteed. Just a good time.
Yeah, I mean, the cotton candy thing is accurate. I also just think it's really cool to, it's nice seeing a woman of color have the opportunity to be the star and
yeah.
be confident in being that star and execute the job well. Like Eddie and I constantly say it. We love seeing people be great at something. Like it's one of the most like beautiful things about being in person is getting to see people be really excellent.
Oh, yeah.
And God, she just fucking crushes it. And it makes me
She
so
does.
happy every time. And yeah, I really love the show. It's definitely been a huge influence on like my personality and my sense of humor. Like I
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
know it was like integral to like becoming the weird person I am today. It's a weird, silly show, and I love
Hijinks.
it for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And the last thing I'm going to say, because obviously it wasn't like a part of her character in the show, but also a lesbian black
Queen.
woman
Slay.
being the star,
Yeah.
So just yeah,
It's
fantastic,
cool. Yeah.
great stuff. Uh that was that.
And this
And
is
now
this.
this is this. We have to say, huge round of applause, big thank you to all of
Buddy?
you out there listening.
Oh, well, I guess
Oh
they
yeah,
kind of count
Buddy. I
too.
mean,
Yeah.
Buddy always, Buddy's over here. He's hanging out. He's in the booth recording along with us, although he's taking
Slay.
his post-research nap, as he always does when we
He's always
record.
researching and he's always napping.
But yeah, I mean, the laugh track in That's So Raven, that's the audience, that's the crowd, but it's also everyone at home. And so we got to thank you to all of you. Hopefully we've made you laugh a little bit. I don't know if we can be as funny as Raven, but
Oh no, I know I
we
can't.
aspire to be. And if
Yes.
you like what you heard, do us a favor. It helps out a lot. Give us a follow. Downloads
One
help.
of us. One of us.
And
One of us.
probably the most helpful thing as these things go is to spread the word. If you like it, please share it. Let people know. We appreciate you liking it in private, but maybe like it in public. Spread the word a little bit, even just telling one person, hey, I enjoy this thing. Why don't you give it a shot? Same thing as That's So Raven. We're telling you we enjoy it. Why don't you go give that a shot as well and give us one also.
There you
You
go.
can tell your very defined, not two, not four, three-person friend group,
Yes.
your big three, that they can find the Sho-Dependent Pod on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, wherever you find and listen to podcasts, we will be there. If you'd like to follow the podcast itself on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, it's at Sho-Dependent Pod. That is SHO Dependent Pod. Can't remember if I already said it. If I did, I'll say it twice. If you want to follow me, it's at Victor V Sweet. That is on Twitter, Twitch, Pokemon Unites, fun games. We're doing some good stuff there. Like I said, we're doubling everything. We're growing
Hooray! Hooray!
in 2024. And gorgeous
Yeah.
love of my life.
Hello.
Where can you be found?
Well, I am in San Francisco with a paper map, just desperately trying to find the chill girl. And if you could give me directions, you could follow and tweet me on Twitter at DJ Vivitch. Also, you can find me on TikTok under the same name.
There you go. Oh man. That's So Raven sort of like leads us into where we're going, right? Kayla mentioned it, but I mean, I kind of feel like oftentimes the things we've talked about have been very white centric.
Yeah, well, I am of that persuasion.
You are white, but however, I am not.
No.
We should. I am a Mexican man. I am brown. I've got the melanin in me,
Slay.
and I
We
feel
love
like
your melanin.
In this year, not only we're going to explore more things, but we're sort of going to, I think, start to explore things of more culture. Not that like the things that we've talked about are incredibly important to us, but I just feel like, I don't know.
We need to add some diversity.
Yeah.
To our repertoire.
Sometimes we all fall into certain things. And we figured with February coming up, Black History Month, started a little bit with That's So Raven early, but in the next episode, we're going to talk about a movie that, for me, I absolutely adore. And it's a movie that features Black people very prominently in I think, very prominently Black, what is it?
Environment?
Yeah, environment and like I don't know,
Space.
when I think about roller disco,
Oh
in
my
my mind
God.
I think black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, and I feel like it's very much like I don't know, I just enjoy watching
People have fun.
not
And
only
be
people but
really
have
good at
fun,
something.
but people be great. And the fact that it's like black joy
Yes.
is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about a movie that I think embodies all that stuff. It's called Roll Bounce,
Mm-hmm.
starring Bow Wow. And man, oh man,
The Bow
it
Wow.
is just God. We'll get there, but man, it is a movie that I saw that has stuck with me and brings me so much joy. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
get there on the Roll Bounce. So
Mm-hmm.
till then, y'all, we'll catch you on the next one.
Mm-hmm. Well, as we said at the top of the show, you better keep it clean. You nasty.